What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I'm back with another video. Man, I'm here to discuss the news that broke last night. I wouldn't call it breaking news, but in the boxing world, it's breaking news. One of the top welterweights in the world. News broke by Three Kings Boxing. Shout out to my guys, C-Bone Henderson, Willie the Kid, and my boy 2K for bringing you that latest, greatest boxing news. Danny Garcia, former WBC welterweight champion and former unified junior welterweight champion, is returning after almost a year long layoff to face, drumroll please, Brandon Bam Bam Rios. And I don't know what to, feel about this fight. Obviously, it's not a competitive fight. Brandon Rios has seen better days. We know him from his fights with Manny Pacquiao, his wars with Mike Alvarado. He's been in there with Tim Bradley. The list goes on and on. I mean, he's a terrific all action fighter, big puncher, no defense, just toughness, you know what I'm saying? He has that never quit attitude. He comes forward. He's a big guy, you know what I'm saying? He applies a lot of pressure, throws a lot of punches, and he either stops you or you outbox him. Simple as that. You're not gonna get anything new from Brandon Rios. And Danny Garcia, we haven't seen him since his loss in the unification bout last March against Keith One Time Thurman in a fight that he clearly lost, a unanimous decision. He was outclassed that night. And I don't understand why it took him so long to get back in action, almost a year. I can understand if he was hurt. At one point, there was talks between his camp and Sean Porter's camp because the WBC, I think, wanted to make those two face each other for the number one spot or for an interim WBC title due to Keith Thurman being injured. He had to have surgery right after the fight with Danny Garcia. He had some bone spurs and you know shit loose in his shoulder and elbow, so he had to get that fixed. So we thought we'd get a fight between these two top welterweights, but that did not happen. And I'm not shocked because Danny Garcia picks and chooses when he wants to step up in competition. It also could be because, he's with Al Heyman. Al Heyman has a deep stable of fighters. He's not the promoter, he's the manager, but people go to Al, for everything boxing. You know what I'm saying? He gets the deals together. He gets the fighters the money. You know what I'm saying? Even though Lou DiBella's in the picture, he plays a big role. But Al is the one who signs off on everything once he gets the AOK from the fighter. And obviously, Danny Garcia wasn't too eager to get in the ring with Sean Porter. Sean Porter has been in the ring with Paulie Malignaggi, Kell Brook, Keith Thurman, um, a whole bunch of guys, Adrian Broner, and he's a very tough fight for anybody. He got the herky jerky style. He uses his head a lot. It causes a lot of head butts. Ask Andre Berto. He's in top condition all the time. And it seems like he never gets tired. He's never in a boring fight. Sometimes it's hard to watch because he fights a lot on the inside. Like I said, the head button, and it kind of, fucks up the game plan of his opponent. But that's not his fault. But February 17th, likely in Las Vegas, Nevada at the MGM Grand Arena, I believe, it's going to be a doubleheader. On the undercard, it'd be Gavril and David Benavidez in a rematch. Benavidez won a close decision over, I think his name Richard Gavril, in a fight where he was dropped. Benavidez was, so that's a good fight. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm mad at this fight or what, because this is something you come to expect from Danny Garcia, the six-toe guy. Because for one, he wasn't injured, so I don't know why he didn't fight. Later on in 2017, and now he's coming back February 17th, 2018, and is against Brandon Rios. We would love to see him face a Broner, face a Porter, face a Spence, face a Thurman. But right now, hell, even give Lamont Peterson a rematch in a fight. I thought that, Pete pulled out in the second half, but understandably why the decision went to Danny Garcia. He started fast, but like I said, it's looking like this is the fight we're going to get. I don't know if it's going to be on Showtime, most likely, or it could be on a PBC regular, televised channel that televises PBC fights. But it's Brandon Rios gonna come to fight, but he's past his prime, way past his prime. He retired briefly in 2015 after suffering a TKO loss to Tim Bradley. Not really a shocker when you consider that Brandon Rios has taken a lot of punishment throughout his career and being in the action fights he's been in. So, he suffered a TKO loss to Tim Bradley. Then he came back 2 years later to defeat Aaron Herrera by I think 6 or 7 round TKO. He looked good in that fight for a guy who had been off for a while and that had been in so many brutal fights. So we know that Brandon Rios is gonna bring the fight to Danny. I expect Danny to win, possibly stop, Rios in the mid to late rounds. I think he's gonna counter him to death with that left hook, maybe even surprise him with the right hand. But I think Brandon Rios is gonna be a sitting target. But like I said, it's a good fight, good comeback fight for Danny Garcia, and it's a good opportunity for Brandon Rios to pull a major upset and throw his name in there at 147. Give me your thoughts on this fight. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Follow me on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.